Hey Sunshines, it's Kristy and welcome back to my channel, or if you happen to be stopping by for the first time, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. So for today's video, I have my Boxycharm base box for November 2021 to share with you. If you're unfamiliar with Boxycharm, it is a monthly beauty subscription box. They have 3 different ways to subscribe. This is their most budget friendly. It comes in at $25 a month and you get 5 full-size products and you get to customize an item in the box, which I think is really great too. Now, I have been doing Boxycharm on my channel for quite a while. I did take a 6-month break from it just to kind of use up some of the things that I had, and I am so glad it's back because last month it got me out of my comfort zone. It made me excited to try makeup again, and this is something new. Boxycharm did send this box to me for review, so just FYI. Now, I also, spoiler alert, opened it and tried some of the things on my face so I can tell you what I liked and if I didn't like anything, so stay tuned for that. I thought it might be fun, you'll have to tell me if you guys like this, to just review some things from my last month's box. The first thing that I really liked last month were these brushes. They're by Trace Louche, yeah. And I love them. If you go on their website, I don't think the 4-pack that we got last month is there, but they have different brushes. They have big fluffy ones, all kinds. I'm very impressed with these. I think the color is stunning and they perform really well. I am kind of a brush snob, to be honest. I just like what I like, and these are fabulous. We got the Ace Beauté Falling For You palette. This has been really nice too. I'm kind of a front row girl, top row girl. So I used a lot of this month. I used this a lot. I used this a lot. I used this a lot. I haven't used some of these brighter colors. That's kind of normal for me, but they were not patchy. They were easy to blend. They were very pigmented. So a little dab would do you. So I've really liked that palette this month. And the last thing that I really liked from last month's box is the Appeal eyeliner adhesive. So if you didn't see last month's box, we got eyelashes, and I waited till the last minute to open that box because I was scared to put those eyelashes on. And then I gotta say, I've been having so much fun with them, and I really think this is the secret sauce. I've tried magnetic lashes, I've tried glue, but this adhesive liquid liner is fabulous. You just kind of flick it over your eye and then you just pop those suckers on, and they are a game changer. I'm really having fun with them. So in my live, a lot of people were asking for an update on my lashes. I still really like the number 31s from Eyelure. So it's just a multi-pack. But I just bought these. These are number 3s, I think, which are on my lashes right now. Yeah, they're number 3s. You can't see them. I don't use the glue. But they're a 3/4 length. So they don't go all the way across, which I think is going to be a good fit for me. Even when I trim them, the corners bother the inside of my eye for some reason. I just feel them. And so these, like I said, only go 3/4 of the way. And so far, I really like them. So that is my status so far with those. I think they're really, really great. Okay, let's talk about Boxycharm. Here is what the box looks like. If you're stopping by for the first time and you like what you see, if you like makeup, if you like unboxings, if you like hauls and everything in between, then I am your girl, and I always do it with a positive spin. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Okay, so here is the card. And it says invite only is the theme this month. Let me go ahead and grab my glasses. Here they are. And it also says they're having a Boxy Beauty Bash coming up. Shop our annual holiday blowout sale now and score up to 80% off retail. So that is if you're a current Boxycharm member. All right, so the first thing in here, and the only thing I haven't tried in this box, I did open it, is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. I am interested in goat milk, and I just bought something really cool that features goat milk coming up on my channel. So stay tuned for that. I think it's very calming, it's soothing, it's really healthy and hydrating for your skin. So let's see what we think of this. I am a foaming cleanser girl. I tend to like those just a little bit better. And I haven't tried a lot of Kate Somerville products. So this is a brand I'm not as familiar with as some of them. Everybody else seems to get them in subscription boxes, and I don't ever hardly get this brand. So that's interesting. Even though it's a cleanser, I'm just going to put it on my hand and we'll just see what we think. We'll see if it's scented and the texture. Oh, it's got just a basic cleanser texture. It doesn't smell like it's got a fragrance at all. Oh, it's nice and thick, but really easy to work into your skin. Yeah, that's nice. I think I'm going to like that. It just feels like a good basic everyday cleanser, like no bells and whistles. Just go in, do what it's supposed to do and not irritate your skin, which is nice. That's what we want, right? Okay, let's see how much that is. That is the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser for $40. It says a gentle face wash that's formulated to cleanse and soothe without tightness or irritation. It's enhanced, not foaming, creamy formula removes makeup, dirt, and oil and impurities while maintaining skin's radiance and essential moisturizer. So it's a $40 cleanser. You've already paid for the box basically and more just with the first product. Okay, so the next thing in here is actually this Violet Voss palette. Y'all, this is so pretty. Wait till you see it. I am obsessed. When I saw Violet, because y'all know I'm not a big purple girl, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know. I know Violet Voss is the name, but it says Sunset in the palette, and the palette's kind of purpley, so that's kind of what I thought. This is a $37 value, and I have to say, I think this is spot on for this palette. It's really good, you guys. It says, get your daily dose of magic hour with the Violet Voss palette, a color story inspired by the magical colors of the sunset. Your eyes are sure to be the main attraction. It provides iconic, everyday, warm neutrals and complementary pops of color to achieve all the looks you desire. All right, so let me show you here what it looks like. That's the palette. And then it's got a full mirror, which is nice. I'm going to pull it back and then look how beautiful this is. Beautiful. So I actually did my eye look today with this palette, and I used these 4 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the shimmer that I used. I will say it's very interesting because all the colors that I used skewed a little bit more pink or red than I was expecting. Like this champagne color looks more gold, but it was more like rose gold, which was a nice kind of surprise. I think that's really great for my skin. This one skewed a little bit more red. And then these two were just a good neutral. I didn't do the lightest shade. But even this purple, I think with green eyes, purple is like supposed to make your green eyes pop. I think is going to be beautiful. But these, they're all really usable shades. The only one I'm a little bit scared of is this one, to be honest. But everything else in this entire palette, I think is spot on. It's gorgeous. There was no fallout, which fallout isn't a bad thing on a palette. It doesn't mean it's bad, but I don't really like when I get fallout because then you got to like rub it off your face and then you got streaks if you're not careful with your brush. So there wasn't any streaks with this and it blended beautifully. The only thing I noticed, like I said, was they skew a little bit more red than you would expect in the palette, which actually worked with the color that I was wearing today. Now, the next thing I was really excited about because I like cream products, especially if you have a little bit more mature skin. I think cream products give you a little bit of a dewier look. It gives a little youth to your skin. So this is a lip and cheek cream palette. Looks like this. It's called Primrose and Cream, and this is by Seraphine Botanicals. This is a vegan and cruelty-free brand, which I really like. It says this is a $42 value, and it says combining hydration, health, and hue in one easy-to-use buttery palette infused with luscious plant oils and waxes for your lips and cheeks. Okay, so I have some thoughts on this one. Let me open it and show you. Hold on. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Really pretty, kind of basic, clean, which is the brand. And then it's got a mirror right there. And then these are the colors. Now, remember that I've already tried these on, so I've stuck my finger in all of these. You can kind of see. All right. I went for this middle color first, and I didn't get a lot of color payoff with this one. I didn't get a lot of color payoff with this one either. This was the magic for me. What I have to say is I don't know that this particular palette is going to work for darker skin shades. So hopefully they only put it in lighter complexioned boxes because I just don't know. Let me show you. So this is the color that I thought was going to work. It's kind of really that corally, dusky color. It looks like it's got payoff when you put it on. But then when you start blending it out, it's going to make me a liar because now I see it. I couldn't make it really give me a lot of color. Now that's pretty. On my cheeks, I didn't see that. And on my lips, it was very, 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 almost like a Your Lips Only Better color. I liked it for the lips. But for the cheeks, as I was blending it, now it looks pretty. Maybe I need to give it a second chance. I just didn't love the color payout on my cheeks. So then I went, excuse me, to this darker shade. And this is what I found worked. This is actually the color that's on my lips. And it looks different on your lips than on your cheeks. So that's the color. And this blended and showed up really beautifully. Can you see? I'm surprised at this. Maybe when I stuck my finger in it, I needed to like move it around just a little bit more, because you can see that one. But see, I love that one just a little bit more. It showed up. Well, let's see if we can get this brown to work, because I couldn't get it to work earlier. Let's see what we think of this one. We'll do this one on the other side. Okay, see, that one doesn't have a lot of payout on it. Let's do a little bit more. You can probably build it up. I think it's not bad. I think you're going to be able to see this one if you've got a little bit of darker skin. I don't think this one, and I'm not sure about this one. So it is a little bit better than my first impression just swatching it here. What I will say is I wish that it came with some kind of brush, because I did use it on my cheeks, which was over foundation, and then I dipped my finger in it again to put it on my lips, which kind of felt gross, like you had your hands all over your face. So I might see if I can find like some kind of brush that I can put it on, because all my cream blushes right now have like a holder, and you can, they're on like a ball, and you kind of just tap it on, and it's just a little bit easier to place. So just doing it with your finger was a little odd. I loved this palette. I love the color on my lips. I think it's beautiful, really, really pretty. And I like that you can kind of get the same look in the same color family on your lips and cheeks, but they don't look exactly the same. I liked this palette. I'm going to have to give it another try, because you can definitely see this now. It made me a liar here on camera. Okay. The next thing we got is by Ace Beauty, and this is their amplifying base, and this is in the color light. So it looks like it comes in different shades for different complexions. It says that this guy is $14.99, and it says a beauty amplifying base is a full coverage product that should be applied before eyeshadow. It intensifies the eyeshadow colors, both matte and shimmer, and allows the shadows to stay on longer. Now, I did like this. I don't wear eyeshadow primer. A lot of you are like, girl, get in the primer game. It'll change your mind. So I was excited to try this. And it was pretty. It was almost like a primer and concealer in one. I have really dark spots like all around here. And so I took it into this area, and I like what it did for my eyes. It was very creamy. It didn't make my eyelashes or my eyelids feel tight. You know, sometimes you put like a liquid product on there and your eyelashes feel tight. I don't like that feeling, and this did not do that. Now, did I think it intensified the colors on the Violet Voss shadows? I'm not sure that I agree with that. That's just me, but I did like the way that it looked on my eyes, the way it felt on my eyes, and I'm in a couple hours. I did this makeup a couple of hours ago, and it still is looking really nice. So I do think it's going to help stay. I'll have to update you next month and tell you what I think about that guy. And then the last thing I have is by Trust Fund Beauty. This is their Better Than Therapy lip oil. I love a good lip oil. They just make your lips feel very nourished and comfortable. This is a $18 value. It says it's rough out there, but lips don't need to be. Take a minute for some sexy self-care with Better Than Therapy lip oil, infused with therapeutic vitamin E to give your palate some TLC. It's both a lip treatment and a delicious clear gloss. So I just put it on as a gloss, which I think is pretty. It is a little bit thick, but it's comfortable to wear. It doesn't seem to move my lipstick. It's not gloopy or gloppy or sticky, which is nice. And it's been in the 40s here, which is very unusual for us to be that cold this early. And my lips have been chapped when I wake up in the morning. So I've been having to put something on at night. I think this would be great to put on your lips before, if you wake up in the morning and you just feel a little bit dry, to put them on. A little bit better than a lip gloss, because it's got those good like vitamin E and oils in there that are supposed to be good for you. So there you go. I forgot to read this one thing. I saw this earlier, and it says that this is made with gold of pleasure oil. Have y'all ever heard of gold of pleasure oil? What even is that? I thought that was interesting. Anyway, that was my Boxycharm. I thought they did a really good job. I love that we got a good amount of makeup in this box. I'm kind of covered up with skincare right now. I love that we got a really nice cleanser, a nice skincare item that you use a lot of, but I'm also excited we got a lot of makeup. So tell me what you got in your Boxycharm base box. Are we box twins? I would love to know. Comment down below, and I will see you soon for another video, guys. Bye-bye.